Okay guys, we are back with the throwback. This is the last show of May. I believe this is episode 13. Let's recap what happened last week. It was the Fallout show from the Sacrifice pay-per-view. So Anderson opened the show, Joe interrupted him, Joe complained, Angle complained, who got screwed by Flair. And I'm gonna say again, if you wanna read the result in detail, you can just stop the video and read it. This is the actual result I have edited after the booking with my Hex program. So I'm just recapping it quick so we can move on to the show. Bischoff booked the three-way for the last week's show. Beer Money beating King, but Generation Me made the save when they tried the beatdown. Team 3D and World Elite angle continued with Jarrett. Ryder trashed Robbie E. Then he lost to D'Angelo Dinero when Robbie did a distraction. Matt Morgan cut a promo on Hernandez. Austin Aries lost to Jeff Hardy in his debut match when Daniels interfered. Kazarian retained the X Division title in a three-way. Sting said he roots for Angle in the main event. Angelina and Tarek got jumped by Madison and Velvet in the dressing room. Gunner picked up a win over Joey Ryan in a squash match. RVD and Steiner didn't work out the Kiss My Ass stipulation, and they tricked RVD into beating him down. Also, Kong defeated ODB. Styles completely turned on Flair, thus making him a face. Beating him down. Anderson defeated Joe and Angle in the main event in a triple threat by stealing the pinfall, and after the match Anderson retreated and Angle was furious. This is important because this is gonna play out into this show. So we got the match set in stone. Anderson will face Sting at Slammiversary for the World Heavyweight title. Now we'll have a recap video from last week. We don't need a dark match since I have enough matches on the show, actual matches, to cover the minimum amount of matches required. So we're just gonna run, because you can't really do a recap here, you should do a hype video, so we're recapping the match last week, triple threat. So we'll open the show with Kurt Angle coming out, but let's just put the segment. Yeah. Challenge for tonight. So, Angle is gonna open the show and he's gonna talk about last week's finish where he apparently got screwed again. So Angle is a guy who constantly gets screwed as for the booking. So Angle is gonna open this show. He's gonna complain about Anderson and last week's win because last week Anderson stole the pin on Joe. And Angle is going to be pissed off because of it, and Angle is not the number one contender, Anderson is. So Anderson will come out, he will say, you know, he won the match clean, as he should say. Angle is going to pretty much challenge him or say to him that they're facing each other tonight in a Lumberjack match. So the main event for tonight is going to be Kurt Angle versus Mr. Anderson in a Lumberjack match. It's not going to be for number one contendership. We have established that Anderson is the number one contender. So tonight's main event is going to be Anderson and Angle in a Lumberjack match because Angle stated that Anderson is pretty much running away, and you know, in a Lumberjack match you can't run away. So this is just going to be a stipulation match. So next we got Flair. He will be interviewed backstage and he's gonna cut a promo on AJ. Right now they're split, fully split, so he's gonna call him out to the ring tonight. In real life, back in these days of TNA, I really wanted to see AJ and Flair have a short-term feud. I didn't like the idea of Flair making fortune, and then pretty much he split from them. I believe he joined Immortal on his own, and he kind of oh my god, I really messed up here. Can't really think and book at the same time, so. This match is supposed to be LAX against Samoa Joe and Matt Morgan. So this match will further the Matt Morgan and Hernandez storyline. Matt Morgan is gonna pin Homicide. Miscommunication. Brawl to the back. As I was saying, I was always interested to see Flair and AJ have a go at it and not have the original storyline where Fortune was formed by Flair and then Fortune transformed into Immortal and then Flair turned on Fortune, and we never got this type of deal. Yeah, we got a little Flair feud, but this was kind of weird. I'm gonna spin it here too, but we're gonna have a different kind of. We're gonna have a different spin on it. I'm gonna pull out different stuff. Yeah, let's say this is the, but this is gonna be an advancement on the Robbie E. Zack Ryder storyline. Chrissy will complain to Zack about Robbie, who will be flirting again, and Zack will take action. He promised to take action. So now we're gonna have a promo with Jeff Jarrett, who came back a few weeks ago. He's pretty much gonna cut the promo on Bashir. He's gonna cut the promo on the World Elite. He's gonna say that he won't let World Elite run rampant and disrespect Team 3D. So next we got a 6-man tag match between World Elite and Team 3D and Jarrett. World Elite is consisting of Abyss, Douglas Williams, Bashir, and Kiyoshi, but Kiyoshi is kind of in the background. He's the weakest member of the team, so we are putting him. We are not putting him in this match. So Abyss will pin Brother Devon via Black Hole Slam. The next match on the show is gonna be a knockouts match. Velvet Sky is gonna face Taryn Terrell. This is probably gonna get a very bad rating, but we have to we have to book some knockouts. We can't really put just men on the show. Who is gonna run in? Let's say she won by cheating. Next, we're gonna have a confrontation and trading insults between Austin Aries and Daniels. Let's say here the power from Raw. We're trying to put some heat on this feud. They're gonna have a match at Slammiversary. To top it off, we're gonna have the Gunner squash match. You know that this ain't the real opponent. I'm gonna make up a new one. So let's see. 94% angle gaining overness for his challenge, 91 on the Flair promo, 83 on the tag match, 77 on the 6-man tag, of course 65 on the knockout, 76 on the, yes, so we had 78% on this show. And of course, I think we got the Madison Rain buck again. I don't understand what happens, but let me see. She wasn't available. I don't understand why. She couldn't be chosen. Oh yeah, she's not on the Impact roster. I just forgot about it. It sucks. So, moving on. We have the tag team match, Generation Me. We gotta put them over because they're gonna face Beer Money soon. Matt and Nick Jackson against the Maple Leaf Muscle, which is Scott Steiner and Pete Williams. We're gonna have Mike Jackson pin Pete Williams clean, and post match we're gonna have a running attack on Steiner by RVD to prolong their feud. Put Generation Me over. After this match, we're gonna have a promo by Beer Money, and they're gonna say that Generation Me are messing up with the wrong guys by interfering in their match last week. As you remember, last week Beer Money faced Teen King, and they tried to do a beatdown, but Generation Me made the save. So Beer Money are gonna say that they hate this. Then we're gonna have a very exciting match, champion versus champion with no title on the line. Jeff Hardy will face Kazarian, the X Division champion, against the Global champion, and we're gonna have a no contest because this will be the start of a new program. Magnus and pretty much the British Invasion is gonna interfere. Nothing will happen after the match, but the purpose is to get Magnus over. After the match, we're gonna have Magnus cut a promo on Jeff Hardy and say that he has something that belongs to him, which is the global title. We want to set up Magnus versus Hardy at the pay-per-view, so what better way to set it up than having him attack Hardy along with Rob Terry. You know that Magnus and Rob Terry are heels. I really struggle to find opponents for Jeff once he's the global champion. I know I'm kind of keeping him. I'm keeping him pretty much in the mid card, but the main event is stacked, So I'm gonna keep him for some time as a global champion, and then we're gonna decide what will happen on Jeff. He's still very over, so I can't see the problem here. Now Tara will cut the promo on Awesome Kong because they'll have a match at the pay-per-view. AJ is gonna face Alex Shelley since we haven't featured either Shelley or Sabin on, I guess, last week's show. Styles is gonna win, celebrate, and the purpose is gonna be a good match. The purpose of this segment is to put Flair after the match. Have a confrontation between them. Flair is gonna come out after the AJ match. He's gonna confront him, and then we're gonna have like a failed attack, I guess. Run off, yeah. This is a good segment for it. Well, pretty much Flair is gonna confront Styles. Styles is gonna try to cheap shot him again like last week. But Flair is gonna counter and AJ is gonna bail. So we're pretty much building up to their match. We are not making AJ be a weasel, but we have to put some heel heat on him. We gotta establish Flair as a face and Styles as a heel, so Styles is gonna try and take cheap shots at him to build up this tension. Now we're gonna have an interesting finish. We have established that this is a lumberjack match, and this is what will happen. Let me just put the segment in the program and I'm going to explain what the idea is. Sting. Okay, the idea here is this: Anderson and Angle are gonna fight in a lumberjack match. So we got the lumberjacks around the ring, the face and the heels. Anderson is gonna win, but he's gonna win after World Elite pretty much ambush Angle. We're gonna have a big brawl involving a lot of guys on the roster, but the main thing is going to be World Elite is going to cost Angle this match. That's why I set up Abyss getting an interference. But of course you can't book Lumberjacks match, so we got to use imagination. So this is what will happen. World Elite is going to cost Angle the match. So this will be wrapped up. This is where the storylines will cross over. Because we are gonna turn into Angle should deal with them. So we should focus on Stinking Anderson for the pay-per-view, and after the match he's not gonna floor him. He's just gonna, I have put this segment because I don't really have any segment else, but after the match Sting is gonna come out, they're gonna do a stare down, and Sting is gonna raise his World Heavyweight title, and this is how the show is gonna close. So Anderson beats Angle via World Elite interference while they're lumberjacks, and Sting is gonna do a stare down with Anderson. So the next 2 weeks are very important because we gotta build up some tension between Sting and Anderson. We have 2 weeks until the pay-per-view where they will face. So this was the show. Great ratings. AJ gained awareness. 92% on the Anderson and Angle match. And 90%. So this show gets 84. That's great. So we'll see what happens. So as you see, World Elite is becoming a bigger threat to the roster, and we're gonna see how this storyline will develop. So let's meet next time in the next episode.